There's less than 36 hours to Inazuma and I am ready. Let's get it. Okay, since Inazuma is literally less than 36 hours away, I want to make this video talking about the do's and don'ts that you want for when Inazuma releases. If you want to save this video to watch it later for when the game actually updates and Inazuma is actually released, then go ahead, save it, make sure you watch it later. If you want to watch it now and try to remember it, then go ahead. Or you can watch it now, you can watch it later as well. These are some things that you guys want to do and don't want to do in order to get the best out of Inazuma. Let's get straight into it. We're going to go over things you should do first. I'm actually going to hit you with a bonus do straight at the beginning. It is the quickest, the easiest, and actually the most important thing that you need to do out of all of these, and that is smash the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, because I am going to smash out Inazuma content when it comes out. Best believe left, right, and center, almost daily content, and you don't want to miss out on that. So smash the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification. It helps me grow, it helps the channel grow, and obviously like the video as well so that it can get out to other people. It helps the algorithm and stuff. But yeah, that's actually the most important thing, not even a joke. Like literally, do that right now. You should have done it by the time I finished this sentence. Okay. Let's go on to the actual bits, yeah? So the first thing that you would want to do is actually quite simple. It's explore. You want to explore the new area. We are only getting half of Inazuma at the start, only 3 out of 6 islands, and more islands are going to come in further patches. But you want to explore what we have right now and basically just figure out the world, figure out the mechanics, figure out hidden features, figure out little mechanisms. Like for example, in Mondstadt we had these: light the fire on the torches with a pyro character, and then it will unlock a chest in the middle here and you'll get rewards. So Inazuma has all new mechanisms and all new ways for you to unlock new areas, new challenges, and all of that kind of stuff. And from what we've been seeing and hearing, Inazuma might actually be more difficult with these kind of challenges and stuff. You know, just try to understand how things work, because you don't want to keep having to go over to YouTube trying to figure out, oh, how do I do this, how do I do that? You get annoying and tedious. So explore. That's the best way for you to get your head around all the mechanics around the world. Number 2 of things that you need to do is unlocking the new domains. There's new domains for not only artifacts but also tenant level up materials. And this one is a big thing because this is the first time that we haven't been able to pre-farm for our characters. For example, Ayaka, Yoimiya, Sayu, and I'm assuming the Electro Traveler, they're all going to use the brand new talents from Inazuma, and obviously we don't have access to the area, so we need to start unlocking the domains and farming them ASAP, because otherwise your talents are going to be behind. You can pull for Ayaka and get her level up, her weapon up, her artifacts up. She will still be running level 1 talents. Yeah, it's literally that simple. Same thing for the Electro Traveler. Obviously we don't actually know if he's going to be using, you know, the ones that we have already, or if he's going to be only using the Inazuma talents. But it will be safe to assume he will definitely be needing Inazuma talents, since, you know, he's an Inazuma based character, technically speaking. And so yeah, you want to start farming these as soon as possible so you're not falling behind with your characters when you start like actually building them up. Obviously if you're pulling for Ayaka, it's a bit, you're in a bit more of a dire situation, but for characters like Yoimiya, Sayu, or even characters that are coming up later, you should be set. You know, you do have some time to farm them. But if you want Ayaka, or if you're really interested in building your main traveler, definitely just get on farming them ASAP. And the last thing that you guys should definitely do, it's not really that important, but it is unlocking all the teleporters that are around the area. You don't need to do all of them. It really does help when you're like actually getting around, especially later on. You don't want to, for example, if I didn't have all of these, I'd have to walk all the way down here, all the way down here, all the way down here, across here, go all the way, scale all these mountains, and then get all the way up here if I wanted to get, I don't know what's up there. But if I, for whatever reason, need to get there, that's what I would have to do. You don't want to have to be doing that every single time. Obviously, you don't have to rush through all, you don't have to get every single teleporter, but it does obviously help with getting around much easier. Now onto things that you guys should not do, okay? And number 1 is really straightforward, and you don't technically have to do this. If you want to actually do all the missions, then go ahead and run through all the missions. But it is, don't run through all the story missions, otherwise you will get bored very quickly. If you take like 3 days just smashing through every single story mission, then mate, you're gonna get bored within the first week. You're gonna be like, okay, I need the next area now, I need new missions, and that's just not gonna happen. For all end game players like me, you know how it goes. Literally nothing to do other than what, these hangouts, and I've done half the hangouts already. Literally nothing. nothing available. There's this world quest, I don't even know where this is from, Golden Archipelago, but I have nothing waiting for me to do, and it's just boring. I come on, do my dailies, use my resin, and then that's it, I'm off. So that's why you don't want to use up the story missions that you have. Pace yourself, take your time, there's no rush, you're not missing out on anything. In fact, they actually just released the patch updates, and if we go down here, they've listed off new domains and stuff like that, but also the new quests. So we got obviously the main quests over here, some more quests there, and then if we go further down, we have new story quests for Ayaka, new story quest of all of these are world quests, sorry, and these are like, I can't even count, 30, maybe 40. Yeah, you don't want to smash through all of these and get yourself bored. The second thing that you don't want to do is using your bounties right now on Leeway or Mondstadt. So as of recording this and actually probably posting this, it is Monday, so your weekly bounties and requests should have reset, which means you're going to be 0 out of 3 on both of them. Don't use them, because especially if you finish them, don't use them. If you haven't finished them, then sure, go ahead, you can do them and try to get your reputation up to max it. But if you have maxed it, like a lot of endgame players have for both Leeway and Mondstadt, then do not use your bounties and your requests until Inazuma is released, and then you can actually do them for Inazuma, and eventually you'll get whatever the Inazuma version of the wings are. Pretty sure we saw them in the trailer, they're like purple and stuff, and they look really cool. So yeah, you don't want to waste your reputation, bounties and requests. And last but certainly not least, and it's technically going something against what I said in the do's, which was talking about exploration. I did say you do want to explore, but don't explore everywhere as quickly as possible. Don't speed run the exploration. Don't go, okay, I'm going to do an 8-hour game session and I'm going to explore everything. I'm going to unlock all of the teleporters. I'm going to get all of the hidden mechanics and get all the little hidden chests and level up all the statues of 7 and all of that stuff. I'm going to do all that in one day, and again, you're going to get bored. You want to pace yourself. That's what I've learned from Leeway and Mondstadt. Pace yourself, because from what I'm expecting, from what I'm seeing and from what I've seen previously from this game, Inazuma honestly is probably going to last us at least to the end of 2021, maybe even into 2022. We are definitely 100% not getting a brand new area until 2022. That's at least 6 months that you're going to need to pace yourself over Inazuma. Obviously, we are getting, like I said earlier, only half of Inazuma, and then new islands are going to get unlocked over a period of time, and we don't know how big these islands are, so there's also that. Pace yourself over these current 3 islands, 6 weeks, and then we'll get a new area. Then maybe you can complete those initial 3 islands and then start on the next island, stuff like that. Don't want to rush into it. Don't want to, kill this game for yourself. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. Trust me, you will regret it in the end if you just speedrun the entire game. So yeah, there we have it. Those are the do's and don'ts that I have for you guys for when Inazuma drops. It may seem like simple stuff, but when it comes down to it, where the day comes where Inazuma is actually released, it can get, like a little hectic. You're like, oh my god, there's so much to do. What do I do? What don't I do? What do I need to be wary of? And yeah, it can get a bit much. So hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully this helps you remind yourself of what you should do, what you shouldn't do for when Inazuma is out. And yeah, hopefully we can enjoy Inazuma real soon. Like I said, less than 36 hours, and I'm excited. Let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for Inazuma. I'm pretty sure everyone is. If this video helped you out, smash the thumbs up. If you're excited for Inazuma content, smash the subscribe and turn on bell notification. When it comes out, boy, best better know I'm gonna be on that ASAP. Uploads almost every day probably, especially the first week or 2. Mate, I'm gonna be smashing out content for Inazuma, so subscribe for that. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Peace.